Hello guys, this is Ian again. Since there is already this House Bill 4244, which is an alternate to to House Bill 96, I'm not going to go further with House Bill 96 because this is one this is wait a minute. This would be uh the alternate the alternate version or the substitution to house to the house to that house bill, and this would be the next. And this is called the this is more known as the responsible parenthood bill, which is again speculative. uh Republic of the Philippines, House of Representatives, Quezon City, Metro Manila, 15th Congress, first regular session, House Bill number 4244 in substitution to House Bill numbers 96, 101, 513, 1160, 1520, and 3387. Introduced by the dishonorables Edsel Legman et al. Since there are too many, I would not mention all of them, but they include Rodolfo Biazon. I also saw the name of Teddy Casino here, and a lot more of those. Should I say disenlightened representatives? I don't know. An act providing for a comprehensive policy on responsible parenthood, reproductive health, and population and development, and for other purposes. In this clause, wait. What's the other purposes for this? It may be, it may be something which is related to contraception or all that other stuff, which is still not being, let's say, it's not been forget it. It's vague. It's vague. This other purpose or other purposes, be it enacted by the Senate and the House of Representatives of the Philippines in Congress assembled. Well, you got two houses which are still speculative and not working to each other, because it says Congress assembled, so that means all of them. Anyway, Section 1, title, "This Act shall be known as the Responsible Parenthood, Reproductive Health, and Population Development Act of 2011. New name, new title, same crap. Same rubbish. Section 2, Declaration of Policy. The state recognizes and guarantees the exercise of the universal basic human right to reproductive health by all persons, particularly of parents, couples, and women." Notice that the women clause is again taken as a separate clause from couples and parents, consistent with their religious convictions, cultural beliefs, and the demands of responsible parenthood. But this is the catch. If they're consistent with their religious conviction that I have to respect life, in their cultural belief that I have to respect life, and their demand of responsible parenthood that I'll give chance for life to exist, what then is this? What then is this bill? I mean, yes, uh, but which right is higher, the right to reproductive health or the right to life? That would be the question there. Yeah. Toward this end, there shall be no discrimination against any person on grounds such as sex, age, religion, sexual orientation, disabilities, political affiliation, and ethnicity. How would the people be assured of that? That's the question. Moreover, the state recognizes and guarantees the promotion of gender equality, equity, and women's empowerment as a health and human rights concern. Women's empowerment as a human rights concern, that's good, but only up to the point that there would be gender equality and equity. women's empowerment as a health concern, that's also good. But I just hope that it would not lead to women's over empowerment, in which the women is the woman or the female is not the female is the has I mean the women is a superior, is the would be, overtake the male as the superior sex. I hope that would not happen, because as I said in the last as I said in the first video, it this country is an egalitarian society. So there. The advancement and protection of women's human rights shall be central to the efforts of the state to address reproductive health care. Advancement protection of women's human rights. Central. It doesn't need to be central to the efforts of the state to address reproductive health care, but to give these women a place in society where they would be of equal treatment to men. Yeah. As a distinct but inseparable measure to guarantee of women's human rights, the state recognizes and guarantees the promotion of the welfare and rights of children. How will you guarantee this promotion of welfare and rights of children if you see that these children are very misleading, very shaky, very vague, malabo talaga. The state likewise guarantees universal access to medically safe, legal, affordable, effective, and quality reproductive healthcare services, methods, devices, supplies, and relevant information and education thereon, even as it prioritizes the needs of women and children among their underprivileged sectors. The state shall eradicate discriminatory practices, laws, and policies that infringe on a person's exercise of reproductive health rights. The first paragraph, it's the same rubbish as is in the introduction in House Bill 96. The second paragraph is also a question mark, because what are these discriminatory practices, laws, and policies that are infringing the person's exercise of reproductive health rights? Again, I am asking, which right is higher, the right to life or the right to reproductive health? Okay, so I'm 8 minutes in the video, so I'm going to cut section 3 into 2 parts, because it's a very long section. Oh yeah, and yeah, let me also take on my notes before I jump to section 3. Section 2, it's clearly stated that they're again overemphasizing on women. Of course, that's good. That intention is good, but I hope that it would not lead to what it was said in House Bill 96, because I'm still speculating on 4244. It doesn't mean that I am agreeing on all these. It doesn't mean that I say this one in 4244. It doesn't mean that I am agreeing into it. I'm still speculative of this legal action, just as I'm speculative of HB 96. Different placements, different sentences, different words, different phrases, but again, it's the same crap. See? So I'm going to 10 minutes. So, Section 3, the guiding principles. This act declares the following as guiding principles. Free. This is a loophole. A, B, C, and then it jumped to E. I mean, the division would jump to A, B, C, then E. They forgot the letter D on it. I don't know. I don't know who typed this, but this typographical error makes me laugh. Yeah, let's go on. Letter A, freedom of choice, which is central to the exercise of right, must be fully guaranteed by the state. How if the choice is against this? I mean, choice is a very vague word to say because you have a choice to do it or not to do it. It's very vague to say that. It's very speculative to put into law the freedom of choice because there are choices in which you want to do this and you don't want to do that. There are also choices that you don't want to do this and you want to do that. So it's very shaky. But I just learned from one of my professors that sometimes laws have gray areas. Too bad. This bill has too many gray areas. Even on the first 3 sections of this bill. Letter B, respect for protection and fulfillment of reproductive health and rights. Seek to promote the rights and welfare of couples, adult individuals, women, and adolescents. To what? Promote the rights to what? That is the question there. Because they do not specify that one. C, since human resources among the principal assets of the country, mental health, birth of healthy children, and their full human development and responsible parenting must be ensured through effective reproductive health care. Yes, right. Human resources among the principal assets of the country. We have a lot of seamen, all seamen or the marine personnel, marine OFWs on most of the merchant vessels in the world. We have a lot of people. We have a lot of Filipinos everywhere in the world working for their families. Yes, we accept that human resource is among the principal assets of the country. But to maintain this, we should remember that maternal health, all these things should be on a personal notion, and it should not be that being emphasized by the state. Of birth of healthy children, I'm also laughing my ass out loud in birth of healthy children. What would you do with unhealthy? What the hell would you do with unhealthy children? That is the question. And their full human development. Okay, what the hell would you do with not that healthy children? And if I say unhealthy children, those who are having defects since birth or complications which started during infancy, that is speculative. And I'm on my last minute, so I'm going to cut this one before it goes to 15 minutes. So the rest of the provisions, I would still continue my notes. So I'll be devoting the next video to the rest of the principles that are listed on section 3. So for now, thank you for your time and stay tuned. Bye bye.